For days and nights, the team inspected each sky impression projected one by one on the wall, while Tagachi took brief communications with us from above to let us know that all was good, but hang out as soon as possible. Khalid's journal indeed ended with a torn pages and a symbol of a bee. I didn't really give it a lot of credits, but it was the only thing left in the journal. That even the person who told the journal didn't even realize the capital information it was. It was a code. This beautiful bumblebee. And one morning, Renate shouted, "It's here! It's here!" pointing to a bee in the middle of the stars. When the 14th telescope setting was engaged, the lens reflected a subtle little bee engraved in the prism. On the top of the sky impression 14. This is it. Clever. We found the Mignonverse. And the team clapped. This was a major achievement. We were able to prepare the rocket just in case. Renate then mentioned that she had a surprise, and called the Orion team, who acknowledged to her that all was ready. On the tarmac of the gate 9¾ under a shy sunset of a rainy British day, the 16 rockets were here, pointing proudly to the sky, perfectly aligned. She showed us her invention. Within the cabin, she recreated the telescope setting. It was aligned to the focus of the telescope. So, if this is the 14th telescope setting, we only had to follow the planet mechanism. Francie and the Dark Knights arrived in a swirl. Black limousine queuing. They were waiting for this very precise moment. And a huge double-decker bus, Proxy on its top, cheering the crowd and screaming, "Well done, team! It's time to blast off!" Each Visionaire got attributed a rocket. We took place in it. Dom and Sergei took the back seats. And following the instruction of Ricardo and the Orion's team, we set the 14th combination. First planet on the left pulled up. Satellite 1 aligned. Satellite 2 on the right. Planet 2 pulled up. Planet 3 pushed down. Satellite 3 aligned. Planet 4 pushed down. Planet 5 pushed down. And in a single harmony, the rocket adjusted their positions and pointed to the north-northeast. We communicated through the radio, and the emotion was clearly sensible. Sergei sang the Marseillaise. Quickbella whistled the last Lady Gaga song. Stella Cat told a poem she wrote about stars and systems. Pranksy cheering the crowds of journalists outside. Evils shaped a heart with his hands at the window. Looked the gerbils frantically round in the cabin. Sash hugged his diamondy rocket fixed from all his test flight. And Snail started to scream and laugh at the same time, its usual crazy self dealing with a high of emotion. It was fun in a shell, and then we asked people to shush. "Shh, shh, shh," he repeated again, and he pointed to the sky. Tagachi was heading back and prompted the communication. "Ground control to 1D rocket. Tagachi, are you ready to land?" "Yes, sir. LFG. And have good news, folks. Get ready to blast off soon." And the Orion team joined the radio communication. "If so, we made some calculation with Stella Cat and Quickbella, and the perfect next alignment of the Earth, the Moon, and the Mignonverse is on the 21st of December." Tagachi added, "Khalidi would be so proud of us. We are touching the dream of space exploration." "So here we are," I whispered to myself. And Snail started to shed a tear. "I have something to say before the excitement of the journey," he said. And Snail had a look at Renate through the rocket's window and said, in a very deep voice, "Renate, I'm your father." And then a huge silence and a laugh. "Come on, folk, I had to do it. and Snail laughed frantically and jumped out of his shell, laughing. Huh, that was not funny.